So what I have here is the rear head restraint retracting mechanism. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how to remove the rear head restraints from this mechanism. I took it out of the car because, obviously with it inside the car, you won't see like what you have to do. But basically, well, right now this is in the down position. So what you're going to want to do is move the headrests up and lock them in the up position. So this is going to look like that, basically. Anyway, the first thing you have to do is the head restraint will have this little clip that's going on the parcel shelf. You just gently pry this up with a screwdriver. First, start by prying it up a little bit, pushing it towards the front of the car, and then pry from the side because it latches on the side here. So just push it on the side and it's gonna pop up. So once you have that removed, you'll have access to the back of the mechanism and you'll see basically the yoke coming in here. And what you have to do in order to remove the head restraint is there's a little black lever right here on the side. What you have to do is you have to push it downwards, like so. It's gonna be towards the bottom of the car. So you have to push it downwards. And the reason for that being is it's very obvious once you see the mechanism here. Let me just open it up. All right, there you go. So come on, focus up. I'll set it down so. So the reason is basically there's a little spring clip here that latches onto the yoke. There's a cutout here on the yoke of the head restraint right here on the top. This little cutout is latched on by this spring clip. So when you push down on this lever, it lifts the spring clip up from the notch on the yoke, and that allows you to pull the headrest out. Once you know this, it's really easy. The only trick to actually reaching in there and doing that is, since you only have this tiny little opening of basically the width of, the trim piece, you have to set up a little mirror somewhere on the parcel shelf so you can see what you're doing here, and set up, a bright light so you can actually see into that little hole. And yeah, just gently, basically the view you'll have will be like this, right? Because it's going to be up and locked. So you basically have to you have to find this little thing. You push it down with a screwdriver or, whatever suits you best. You push it down with a screwdriver and you remove one yoke, and then you move on to the other side and do the exact same thing. Just push down on it, remove the yoke, and that's gonna release the headrest, and then you'll be able to remove the parcel shelf.